my top 5 worst exercises on the planet. All right, guys and girls, I'm gonna show you 5 things not to do. So if it's in your plan now, I highly recommend you take them out. And with each one of these, I'm gonna give you an alternative to what I would actually do. So let me get into these and we'll show you exactly what not, N-O-T, to do. So don't mirror any of this stuff that I'm about to show you. This Zottman curl, if you look at that, guys, I'm doing a super nanny curl up, flipping my hands, doing a reverse curl on the way down. Honestly, like if I'm gonna do these, I'm gonna do regular dumbbell curls and then I'm gonna go to easy bar reverse curls, so 2 separate exercises. All this mess of twisting at the top and bottom, it's just a waste. I'm losing connectivity to my bicep. I don't care who did them and has big arms, they're useless. You cannot tell me right now that if I did heavy dumbbell curls and then heavy reverse curls for 3 sets apiece, 8 to 12 reps, I wouldn't develop just as big, nasty, and gnarly arms. You won't convince me of that. Well, Chris, is more time efficient. No, it's not. And you definitely can't use as much weight as the grand scheme of life. Like on those right there, I might be able to do 30s. Chaz has filmed me doing 50s. So Zottman curls, throw these things in the effing garbage. The Arnold Press, you know if you've watched this video that I hate this trash, but we're here and then pressing up. That just feels awkward for so many reasons. Just like this Zottman curl, I would not like, it's all the twisting. Just press the dumbbell north and south. Like I have 25s, that felt terrible. Give me the 100s and let me press them normal. Like I'm telling you, that will pack on way more shoulder muscle. I don't care if he's a 6-time Mr. Olympia. Like he had an incredible physique, I'll give him that. He's the ambassador to our sport that honestly probably no one except Jay Cutler can rival. But this exercise is straight garbage. I don't even care what the name is. It's not good, don't do it. Regular shoulder press for the win. I don't even know what these are called, but don't do them. They're stupid. I've seen countless people grab the lat pull down bar here and then all they're gonna do is this. Oh, I'm working my individual lat. Come on, bro, stop it. This, dumb. We're gonna do a single armed cable pull down, either on the hamstring piece or on the cable here. You can do the Dr. Danny pull down instead, but this one arm mess with this straight bar, useless, throw it in the garbage. If you've watched this video, you know that I hate the sideways chest press. The premise is if I'm pressing here to here, I'm not getting a fully stretched muscle to where if I was sitting back in a hammer strength normal and pressing, you can see my chest full stretch, full contraction. So the sideways chest press, I need you to ball that up, throw it in the garbage. You're only working in the contracted position. The weight is super light. And it's just, if you're gonna isolate your pecs, do cable crossovers. I don't understand. I can load the cable crossover heavier than I can load a sideways chest press. Dumbbell flies, another perfect example. Or just, shocker, do it the way the people designed the machines to do, right? Like hammer strength has stood this test of time. 1, because they're durable as hell. 2, because they're effective. So I need you guys to remember that. I don't care how big the guy is on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok that's showing you, he did not develop his chest that way. He's doing it for clicks and views because it looks cute, and all the little cool science kids are gonna say, oh, this is optimal for growth. Look at his chest. You can see the fibers of his pecs and the striations. Bro, he got that off a dumbbell and incline barbell pressing. Trust me when I say that. He didn't get it on the sideways chest press because no one was doing that a decade ago. No one, literally no one. And if you were, it was like a finishing exercise. It wasn't even a meat and potatoes. People were doing it now as like a main mass builder for top set and back off. Throw in the trash. I'm standing between 2 benches if you can't see. And early on in my bodybuilding, my buddies and I used to do cross bench dips all the time. And when I told Chaz what I was setting up for, you know what he said to me? Literally, this is a quote, don't fuck your shoulders up. This is a trash exercise because it's horrible for the shoulder. And not only that, let's say it was great for our shoulder. It's cumbersome to load 4 or 5 plates on your lap and then keep those things balanced and not crush your dick. How about that? That's just the truth, that's the truth. If you're a girl, I guess maybe you have different things to crush, but for guys, I was always like, oh, am I gonna crush my balls and dick? That's 1. Are they gonna fall off my lap? And then 3 is my shoulder gonna remain intact? And that's just not a scenario where I'm gonna do it when I could honestly do a neutral grip, regular free weight dip. I could do a machine dip. Both of those are killer exercises to me. So I'll get him to swing around. I'll show you how I'd set this up, or how I used to set it up. It's gonna put me in a pronated grip, which doesn't always feel great for dips in the first place. Then you just put your feet here, and then your buddy would have to load weights on your lap. So they would load, and then you would go here, stretch, and then contract. Now, listen, this is still a good tricep contraction. You can see it through my shirt right here. But after about right here when I get depth, so anything right there, that just doesn't feel great on my shoulders, and I'm doing it with just my body weight. So envision 4 or 5 45-pound plates stacked on my lap. that shoulder joint is going to start to take a pounding. Plus, then I got to think about, I got to keep these balanced on my lap. So if I shift a little bit, they're going to go toppling over. So as opposed to these cross bench dips, like the machine dip all day long, because I can load it safely. I can tend to use a neutral or a pronated grip, whatever feels the best to me. And then usually I can change the width of those handles by rotating them in or out to fit my structure the best. And then lastly, just a regular old free weight dip with a neutral grip. Like Branch Warren did this for years. That's how I fell in love with them. So if you want to develop big, meaty, thick triceps, get to where you can strap 3 plates around your waist and crank 10 to 15 dips with that plus your body weight. I promise you do that, your triceps will be big, thick, and nasty. So there you have it, guys. My top 5 worst exercises. Please don't do any of these. Do all the replacements that I talked about if you're looking for an alternative. Because in my mind, like when I'm thinking about exercise selection, we have a playground of equipment to use in here. But we also have a playground in our mind, right? Like, if you gave me just a barbell with weights and a bunch of dumbbells, I could still have an incredible session. Would I have to get creative and do some fun, different things? Yes. But I don't want to get locked into things just because someone said, oh, you have to do this. And of any of these exercises, if you do them and they feel great, could you progress with them? Yeah, you could, but I would highly recommend against it. So if you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Crosman TV.